For years, the Vudoo 360 has been the benchmark for custom rimfire action, but every once in a while something new shows up that makes people start asking questions. And this action may be one of those. So in today's video, we're going to build this from the ground up. We're going to get it barreled, we're going to get it on the range and tested, and we're going to see if this thing lives up to the hype. So why even bother with the Deuce 2.0? Well, that's an easy answer. The Vudoo 360 has dominated the market for a long time because it's a Remington 700 action with a very buttery smooth feel, and it's a 60-degree 3-lug. But now here comes the Deuce 2.0, 3-lug, 60-degree, very smooth as well, and a new contender. So we're going to find out what it's all about.
Now that we're back from having the rifle completely built out, we are going to test this. We're going to shoot some groups at 50 yards so you guys can see how this shoots there. 50 yards is pretty much the staple for rimfire. That's where you're going to kind of account for raw accuracy. Pretty good with the wind. Wind is kicking on that second group. Well, of course, camera stopped recording, the downrange camera on the last group, and so we're gonna shoot one more. The wind is picking up. We may have to wait a little bit to shoot out the distance to see what this is really capable of. Hopefully the season is gonna die down, but 50 yards, we're gonna hope that this group does not open up drastically because of the wind, but we're gonna shoot it anyway. Yeah, so it shoots. I mean, it hasn't seemed to be picky. So we've shot a bunch of different ammo through this. It doesn't seem to be picky. Everything has been working exactly as it should. It feels really good in the hand. I like the feel of it, the short throw. It is very, very close to the Vudoo. Could be better. I mean, this is a brand new-ish action. The Vudoo, I have thousands and thousands of rounds on. So we're gonna let this wind die down a little bit. I'm gonna get those downrange targets painted, because we're gonna shoot this at 150 yards. And we're gonna see this same ammo. You saw a group there. We're gonna see how it holds up at distance. We are gonna go on the bottom plate, kind of to the left, and I'll point it out with an arrow. There's a little bit of a knob there on the target. And this is the 1060 lot. The gun's been sitting quite a while. All right, probably a little bit of a cold bore, but off left for sure. Okay, all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and dial on some windage and get this pretty close. A little bit of wind out there. All right, I'll send the rest of them at that mark. Okay, just left of it. Basically right on top of it. Pick a clean spot. All right, I'm gonna dial up a couple of tenths so this hits hopefully above the mark. Of course, the wind's gonna be picking up. On the right side of that big circle plate, we're gonna be shooting at that. There we go, just above it, perfect. Had that one a little low right out of the group. Could be wind for sure on a day like today. A couple out of it. All right, let's see if the price tag makes this worth it. We're gonna go to that top plate. I'm gonna dial back down those couple of tenths. Dead center of that right plate, there is a kind of hole. Actually, let me drop it a couple more tenths. We're gonna go straight up at that hole. And yeah, that is match worthy. All right, wind is dying. We're gonna go down from that a little bit. I'm gonna let this impact a little lower. There's a little indentation. Not too bad at all. I wouldn't shake a stick at either one of those. Important note, if you're looking for ammo and testing, doing things like this, 150 yards is where I start seeing the numbers pay off. So accuracy, 50, 100, out to that. Past 100, the SD and ES start to matter as much as the group. So this is where you really want to have really high quality ammunition, where that's going to start paying off. All right, we are going to go, let's see if we can keep them on the plate. We'll dial in a little bit more left. Okay, that's pretty good. And in this wind, that is really good. All right, guys, that's the video for today. More to come on this. Is it worth the hype? I think it's a really, really good action. I don't know that it's better than the Vudoo. It feels as good and it's new, but we haven't owned it long enough to really know if we're gonna run into quirky issues. I am having to relearn to use Vudoo mags a little bit. I'm rim locking ammo. If you know about Vudoo mags, that's easy to do. So we're gonna do a follow-up video. We're gonna shoot this a little bit more. We're gonna find some more ammunition. We've done very minimal testing, but as you can see, the rifle, the action, it obviously works. But we're gonna test magazines. You know, we're really gonna put some rounds on this between then and now, and I'll be able to come back to you guys and let you know. But right now, I mean, it's extracting, ejecting really well. The bolt feels really smooth. It's feeding out of the Vudoo mags really well when I can manage to actually load the mag correctly. So as of right now, no complaints. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, save this to the end of the video. There's nothing sponsored going on here, right? Modacam, they helped me out. They're a local to me gunsmith. He helped me do this last minute, and you know, he's a really, really crazy excellent gunsmith, obviously. But as far as the rest of the stuff, like the Deuce action, I bought this from A&J Sporting. If you're looking for one, that's where I found it. That's where you can find it. I have zero relationship with IBI. Like, this is not sponsored through them. I'm not cooking this up for them. We actually have like not the best history, so we're not the biggest fans of each other. So I have zero reason to embellish anything about this action because I paid for it. The company and myself, we don't have a great relationship. I'm not gonna say we're enemies. I'm not saying don't buy their stuff. I'm saying we've had some bumps in the road, some miscommunications, I think. And yeah, we're not best friends. So I'm just telling you this, not to stir up drama. There is no drama, but I'm telling you this because it's a 100% unbiased review. I have every reason to probably not like this action, and I like it. And as of right now, I kind of like it more than my Vudoo. And I think as far as companies in the space go, you know, IBI, while we had a little miscommunication, a little bump in the road, I don't see any reason for you not to buy a good action from them and go shoot it if you're looking for a 360 style action, a 3-lug 60 degree. Like I said, it's been working really well for me. No action is without its fault, so I'm sure we're gonna uncover something. But yeah, for right now, that's what I got for you. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want me to do a deep dive into something that you've been itching to learn outside of what we already covered, let me know. I'm happy to do that. More of those videos coming. And yeah, catch you on the next one.